this time, I would like to direct your attention to the 50-yard line as our color guard enters the field. Tonight's colors are being presented by Cadet Sergeant Evan Garcia with lead rifle. Cadet First Lieutenant Garrett Dearman with a national flag. Cadet Private First Class Alanis Winters and Cadet Private First Class Liam Bradley with trail rifle. Here to say our opening prayer tonight, Junior Bryce O'Neill.
Let's bow our heads. God, Heavenly Father, I thank you for this wonderful day. I thank you for these players, this coaching staff, and all the civilians in attendance tonight. I pray for safety over everyone here, and I thank you for letting us enjoy this great game together. Let everyone represent and glorify you tonight, God. We praise you in the name of Jesus. Everybody said, amen.
Okay. Hey, I tapped the Bluetooth on my app. Can y'all see? Alright. Want to make sure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, don't have to get my head blocked.
she was nice about it.
TSJW.
What's it stand for?
It stands for the network, like Trellis St. James Williams, like, but then it is a network. Hey, no problem. I said no problem. I said no problem.
Got hearing aids on, okay?
Yeah, that's understandable.
Too much background noise.
Rebels will start off on about 38-yard line. First down. George County.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, let's go. Go, you gotta move, come on. Move.
Go, G!
That first down is brought to you tonight by Beck Auto Parts.
First down.
Get all you can for a range.
Let's go, team. Gotta move it down.
I mean, a butterfield.
Nice pass, falls incomplete, brings up 17 for the Rebels. Henry carry.
Open it up.
I know you missed it. I know you missed it.
Loss of
No, it isn't. It's not. It's not charging. Okay. All right. Now hold up. There. Nope, not working.
Number 2, Deuce Smiley carry for the Rebels. Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 9 for the Rebels.
Check, check, check. All right. Check, check. All right. Hey, coach, we're good. If you just untangle that, it got a little wet. That's not good, but all right. All right, so coach, we just started the ball game here. We're on top now. Just under 8.5 minutes to go in the first period, and so far we're still knotted up at 0. George County still in their possession. I don't know what the call was there. Did you see that?
I did not. They fumbled the ball. Maybe quarterback, running back exchange.
Oh, wow. So a fumble, and it's going to be Terry Bulldogs football. This is the playoffs right here. The TSJW Network's coverage right here of Terry Bulldogs football is brought to you by Val's Marketplace, the official grocery store of TSJW Network's coverage of Terry Bulldogs football. I'm right here. I'm Trellis Williams. Right here with me, Coach Jenkins. And Coach, I really appreciate you joining us today.
Oh man, I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me out here.
We had a few things happen here. Now we're on top instead of in the press box, but we continue on. Ashton Fair in the shotgun. He's got a receiver out left, and he's got 2 receivers out right with a man in the backfield. And this will be the Bulldogs' first drive of the ball game. The first 4 minutes went to George County, but the Bulldogs' defense able to force something just like they have all year.
Yeah, man. Their defense was really swarming to the ball, man. They were bend don't break on that series.
Fair in the shotgun. Here's Fair, and then the handoff, and now we've got a whistle. It's going to be a false start. So 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs. George County 8-3 on the season. They came in with the higher seed than the Terry Bulldogs. Bulldogs 6-4 on the season. Now they've got 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. It's Ashton Fair who's in the shotgun at the moment. Man in motion now. Fair the handoff. Now the run, and he will try to push the pile a little bit. I think he may have gotten 2 yards, maybe a yard.
Yeah, George kind of got a really good penetration on that play.
It's Timothy Jackson with the run. Now Rondé Baker coming into the ball game. Rondé Baker, a sophomore for this Terry Bulldogs football team, missed the last 4 games with injury. He's back for the playoffs. So now they're going to bring trips to the left now. No receivers out right. Ashton Fair is going to be in the shotgun. 7.5 minutes to go in the first period. Fair just shoves his receiver into place. Now he checks over to the sideline. Now there's going to be a flag on the play.
It's going to be a false start on Terry.
And that's just not what you want to see from your football team. They just don't. Doesn't look like the communication's quite right.
They look discombobulated, that whole play right there.
So the Bulldogs now lose some more yards. 2nd down and 19. They need a big play in order to get a first down here. Clock's running, just over 7 minutes to go in the first period. Fair in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left, none to the right. Fair's going to hand it off. Now the run from Baker. Baker is trying to make a move, and he can't get anywhere.
That George County defense is stout right now. They're playing some ball right now. It looks like it's going to be a defensive standoff right now.
That's what it looks like. But these are how games have looked a lot for Terry in this season. Now it's Fair in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left. You really want a big play here on third down. Third down 19. Fair's going to air it out across the middle. That pass is nearly intercepted. He was trying to hit Will Johnson, who Johnson is a big target for Ashton Fair down deep, and he missed him, and it was nearly picked off. That was, for George County, it was Gage Reeves back there, but he just couldn't pull it in.
Went right through his hands. I know he's wishing he could have that play back again.
So we're still knotted up at 0, just over 6.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Now back to punt will be Caleb McDaniels, and his punt is high, is long, and it takes a bad bounce, a George County bounce. And now that ball will be spotted right there at the 44-yard line in Terry Bulldog territory, as that's where George County will get the ball back. And this has kind of been the story of the season for the Terry Bulldogs. You're talking about you force a fumble, a one-end, and then now a 3-and-out, and then a punt.
That's very hard for a defensive team to come back from that, just to fight through those offensive miscues. But I know Coach Crosby's going to have those boys ready to come out and make another stop.
And Coach Crosby's done an excellent job with the Terry Bulldog defense. Ball at the 44-yard line, and that's where George County has it. Back in the shotgun is Knight, and now he will hand it off. Looked like that was Brandon Gaucher going down, and he was able to gain 2 on the play. Ball now at the 42-yard line, 2nd down and 8. And, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. Just want to make our viewers a little bit more familiar with you. Your assistant head coach and defensive coordinator there at Perry Central High School. And that's who we have here as color commentary. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, it's no problem, man. It's a great pleasure to be here, man. It wasn't a bad ride. 10 minutes, not 10, maybe 30 minutes down the road on East 98.
Jadarius Young with the big bat down at the line of scrimmage off of Deuce Knight's pass there. And now that will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. Cavante Smalls coming into the ball game.
Trips to the left.
Got trips to the left, one to the right. Knight in the shotgun. He's moving to his left. He's looking downfield. That pass right on the money there at the 30-yard line, and he will get out of bounds right there at the 24. As he hits Bryn Moody down the field, and Moody was able to get a good gain down there to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, he's very accurate outside of the pocket. When you flush him out of the pocket, I kind of believe that's where he's most dangerous, is outside the pocket. He's a very elusive guy. When he gets outside the pocket, he can make things happen with his legs, but he's also dangerous with his left arm.
Deuce Knight committed to Notre Dame. He's a junior. 6'4", 190 pounds. He's in the shotgun now. Twins to the left and to the right. He's back to throw. Looking, throws it over to the sideline. That ball, good defense there by Caleb Tillman. Tillman on the coverage as he was over there. He was targeting Marlon Odom, but Tillman able to break it up there.
That was a great play. It was a great play by the defensive back.
And folks, thank you for joining us. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. This is the first round of the playoffs. Terry Bulldogs and the George County Rebels. Now it's Knight. He hands it off over to the side. Now the run. He's going to be pulled down and knocked down. And that, there's going to be a penalty flag out on the field. I don't know. I think it's going to be on the defense by the reaction there as he got down, maybe gained a yard on the play, but we'll see what the penalty is going to be. Looks like a horse collar. I don't know who the call was on, but
I think it was number 9.
That's that's Nick Crawley. Yes, Nick Crawley picking up the personal foul.
He came down aggressively on the end and set the edge very well, but I guess the referee assumed that he grabbed too much of his collar.
That was Gaucher that he pulled down. Ball now at the 11-yard line, right outside. the goal-to-go area. Right now they are in the red zone. George County with the football. This Terry defense needs to get a big stop here. Just under 5 minutes to go here in this first period. Knight sends a man in motion. He's back. He's trying to run it. He's pulled down. That's Young. Able to get him down at the 9, but Knight able to at least get 2 yards out of it.
I tell you what, Terry's front is very, they're getting pressure up front. They look very strong and very aggressive up front. Those 3 down linemen are doing a great job right now.
Just under 4.5 minutes to go in the first period. We are right here on the campus of George County High School, where the Rebels have had an 8-3 season. They host a playoff game. They are looking to get deep in this year's playoffs. Deuce Knight in the shotgun. He makes the handoff to Gaucher, who's pulled down. And for not much of a gain, but I think he did get a gain, about a gain
Small
of 3
gain.
there. Looks like a 3rd down and 7 from the 9-yard line.
Jordan McGee stopped that very fast.
Third down, 7 to go. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. Now it's Knight, back to throw. He throws it through the middle. It was tapped! Oh, there's a flag on the field. I don't know what it's going to be. Oh,
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
what do you think the call is going to be?
It may be a pass interference. I'm assuming it has to be because of the referee that threw the flag. Oh, he picked it up. He picked no flag. No flag.
Oh, they pick up the flag, so no flag on the play. That's a 4th down now. And now George County, I think they're going to try to go for a field goal here. It looks like they're bringing a field goal unit out.
I tell you what, this is going to be a big stop, very big stop for Terry right here. If they could, if he can miss this or they can get a block right here, that's going to be huge for their momentum right now.
This is Leighton Freifogel, a freshman. He's back for the field goal attempt. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. There's the hold, there's the snap, there's the kick. That kick is up, and whether they say it's good. And so George County strikes first in this ball game. The score, 3-0. The Rebels lead the Bulldogs. And so far, Coach, I mean, what you've seen from this Terry Bulldog defense, they were able to get a good stop, able to hold them to a field goal there in the red zone. Just what are you seeing from this Bulldog team from their offensive and defensive possessions thus far?
Defensively, I've seen up front they're very aggressive. Their defensive linemen and linebackers are running to the ball, pursuing the ball very well. Defensive backs are bend and don't break on the back end. Offensively, I think it's just I think it's more of a mental thing for them right now. I think a few misassignments, a few misalignments, a few penalties, and I think they'll be okay. I mean, just to only give up 3 points, and George County's had 2 possessions deep in their territory. They're doing well right now. Hopefully, their offense can get it together right now.
So here comes the kickoff for George County, a 3-0 ball game. It will be fair caught there at the 31 by Donald Passmore. Bulldogs will get their second possession of the game with just under 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm looking for Ashton Fair to make a real big splash on this drive. I've seen him play. He has a live arm. Very good leader. I think he should. I think he on this drive he's going to propel them to a better drive than what they had last time.
So now the Bulldogs on the field with their offense. Got 2 receivers out left and 1 out right. Fair's going to be in the shotgun. Fair hands it off to Rondé Baker, who will not gain any. He loses a yard. Second down and 11. And so, I mean, Rondé Baker he's been missing. He missed nearly half the season. And so what you find is that, I mean, he's not in football shape.
Well, right now, I'm not going to say he looks hurt, but he looks like he's running with a small little limp. Hopefully that doesn't affect him during the duration of this game.
2 receivers, right and left. Fair checking over to the sideline for the play call. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Fair back to throw. Throws it over to the side. That is R.J. Hall. Gets a screen. Oh, and he falls. Now he's going to be pulled down, and it's going to be a loss. He'd have been better off just taking the yards he had.
Yeah, it's never a good idea to reverse field. It's never a good idea to reverse field. He had good yards on that play. He should have just kept what he got. Held what he had.
They give him a very favorable spot there.
Very favorable.
So
I would have thought that was a loss.
Yeah.
I think it was forward progress. They might have given him some forward progress on
Yeah.
that.
3rd down and 9 now. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. And, I mean, just for momentum's sake, you're only down 3-0, but just for momentum's sake, you really want to get something good right
You
here.
have to get it right here. It looks like they're in man coverage. Middle of the field is open. If I'm Terry right now, I take a shot.
Fair's going to run it through the middle, and now he's going to get past the man, and he's going to push down to the 41, and I think he's just a yard short of the first down. First down markers at the 42-yard line, and they're going to spot him at the 41. So it's going to be a 4th down and 1, and now you find yourself in a –
they gave him the first.
Wow, they gave him the first. Another favorable spot. Once again, if they're giving him a first down there, wow.
Wait, one of the referees, they look confused right now. Oh, they gave him the first.
Looks like they're going to give him the first down unless they come to discuss it.
Referees are conferring.
Yeah.
One referee had 4th, the other had first. I said they're going to confer it. If they don't get the first, if I'm Terry, I go for it. I give the ball to Ashton, and I will push him up the middle. Let's see if he can get this first down.
Yeah, as someone that is definitely rooting for Terry to win this game, I definitely think that he was short of the first down right there. So. And it looks like they changed it to 4th and 1. Now, big decision here by Coach, and it looks like he will go for it. But you really want this kind of thing, especially when you can trust your defense like Terry can.
Yeah, like you said, for momentum's sake, you want to get this first down. And what I would do is I would get Ashton. Ashton is what?
He's 250 pounds.
6'5", 253. You can't stop him going forward.
Yeah.
He can lean forward and get a yard. So I will lean on him on this play right here.
They're also going to bring in Jordan McGee and J.J. Jones to push this pile.
Oh, they got it. They got it easily.
Yes.
Easily.
They will get it.
Easily.
First down for the Bulldogs. Get up there to the 44-yard line. So the first down for the Terry Bulldogs. And now you're going on. It's 1:14 to go here in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs keep it going.
If they can sustain this drive and keep George County's offense off the field, then that's a big deal because a lot of their guys play both ways. Their best receiver, number 1, Marlon Odom, is playing both ways at receiver and defensive back. So it's a really good deal if they can hold those guys on the field for long periods of time, sustained drives.
So ball at the 43-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs have it. They've got trips to the right, one to the left. Now Fair's in the shotgun. He's got it. He throws it over to the side. That's R.J. Hall. Hall is a playmaker for the Bulldogs. He breaks free. He's up. He makes a cut. And he gets past the 40 and pulled down. He's still going. He's got green, baby. Touchdown, Terry. And the Bulldogs take the lead.
Oh, my.
How about R.J. Hall? What a big play.
Oh, my. Tackling one-on-one. You got to make sure he's on the ground. You have to make sure he's on the ground. That was an explosive play by Terry, and that's a game changer. That's a big momentum swing for Terry right now. Their defense is playing well. Their offense can put up any type of points. I think their defense is can hold tight, can hold firm.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I was interviewing Coach Thigpen of the Terry Bulldogs, and he was telling me he's trying to get the ball in the hands of some playmakers, and R.J. Hall is a top-tier playmaker for this Terry Bulldogs team.
He just did
Nicholson's extra point is right through the uprights. It is good. Bulldogs lead 7-3. So now we're at 33 seconds, I believe, remaining in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs take the lead early 7-3, and that's that 4th down and 1 call to go for it proved to be big.
Man, that was a big conversion for Terry. Going up 7-3. big momentum swing for those guys. Hopefully their defense can come out here and force another stop and they can get the ball back and put it back in the end zone.
They will drive the kickoff. It's deep. It's going to be returned here. Coming over to the left. He's able to get some movement. Oh, man, he's got it down to the 40. He pushes through. I think he's going to be down at the 39-yard line. That was Marlon Odom.
Got some
big return there.
Extracurricular activities.
Oh, man, I mean, listen, it's getting competitive. The Bulldogs returned with a touchdown, and so the Bulldogs lead. And the thing is about this Terry Bulldogs defense is that now you want them to step up and be who they are, which has been dominant this season most of the game. Other than the Hattiesburg game, the Bulldogs defense has been dominant.
Well, I think what Coach Crabtree probably do this drive is kind of let those guys pin their ears back and play a little bit of football. I think he may have tried to fill them out the first 2 drives. Now he's settling in, and they're going to be settling in. They're going to be ready to go this drive.
So the ball's at the 41-yard line for George County. 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. So now it looks like they've got 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Knight's in the shotgun. Got a man in motion, who he will fake the handoff to and run through the middle. He'll be down at the 44. 3-yard gain for Knight. 2nd down and 7.
That was a nice first down play for George County. But I feel like the Terry defense is built for this right now. I really think they're built for this right now. Like you said, the season they've been having, games they've had this season. A really good West Jones team held them to 2 points. When I first saw that score, I couldn't believe it. So they're made for this right now, and I think they're gonna shine through on this next drive.
So second period will begin in just a few. The score, Terry 7, George County 3. And for the first time, the Bulldogs have made the playoffs since 2006. A good start thus far. The Bulldogs lead. I mean, folks, look, 2006, before a lot of these players were born, I mean, I know I was 6 years old in 2006. I mean, look.
6 years old? Oh, man.
I was 6 years old in 2006. So, I mean, look. I was never watching football in 2006. 2006, when Terry made the playoffs, is only a year after they had Anthony Dixon as their running back. So, really, the Bulldogs haven't made the playoffs since the Anthony Dixon days, really. I mean, it's just the year after.
Well, it's a testament to the coaching staff, Coach Stigpen, and all the rest of the assistant coaches, man. They're doing a great job at Terry right now.
So the ball's at the 44-yard line for George County. They've got the football in their own territory. Now Knight, he's looking over, moving to his right. He makes the pass downfield. That pass was a great pass, and it's caught. Passmore hits him, and it's at the 42-yard line of Terry territory for a first down.
I'm telling you, when Deuce Knight's on the road, man, he's hard to stop. He's a dual threat, man. A lot of people don't give him a lot of credit for running the football the way he does. He does have a live arm, but he is a tremendous athlete as well.
Ball at the 42. George County has it. The Rebels with 2 on the right, 2 to the left. Knight's in the shotgun. He's back, fakes the handoff. He's back to throw. Now he's escaping to his right. Young was behind him. He gets the first down, and he will go out of bounds willfully at the 30.
Yeah, Terry has to contain those edges, man. Had to contain those edges. Keep those pass lanes, those outside pass lanes contained. They really, if you want him to do anything, you want him to scramble or flush him into upfield, all right? Because an athlete like him, you don't want him having open grass like that, open space. You don't want him to have it.
Trips to the left, 1 to the right. In the shotgun is Knight. Knight is back to throw. Now he's being pressured. Oh, he's nearly sacked. He's able to shake off his defender, but it's an incomplete pass, and they're going to call it pass interference. Oh, man, it looks like they're going to have it on Glendarius Ford downfield. And we're going to have to see what the call's going to be, what the official call will be. Wow.
I think he made the referee give him that call. I think he made the referee call that. When he threw his hands up, it's kind of like the referee was like, okay, buddy, I got you. Is this another pickup? They're conferring. They're talking about it. Are they going to pick it up? Defensive holding.
Defensive holding is the call, not pass interference. See where the Rebels will get the ball now. And folks, be sure to hit that subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Now the ball is going to be at the 20-yard line right there on the edge of the red zone. First down and 10 for George County. And last time the Rebels got in the red zone, they end up kicking a field goal, a 26-yard field goal that they made, and that's the 3 points that they have now. 7-3 lead for Terry.
Yeah, hopefully Terry B. bend don't break on this drive right here on this series.
Man in motion now. Bryn Moody was in motion. Now the fake handoff, Knight. Over. Oh, it's complete to Moody. Moody gets the screen, gets in the end zone. Touchdown, George County. And the Rebels get the advantage, 9-7 at the moment. They will be set up for the extra point in just a few moments.
That's a hard play for any defensive stop. It's almost like a triple option. It's that new age triple option that they run. So I mean, you got to be disciplined to stop that particular play. And George County executed well right there.
9-7 lead for George County, and that was a little bit too easy on that possession. Now the extra point is up, and it is through the uprights. It is good. 10-7 lead for George County. They answer very quickly with 1 minute and 7 seconds, really, is what they did it in here in this quarter. And now the Bulldogs will have the football back, and we'll see what the Bulldogs' answer will be when we come back. All right, here comes the kickoff. The Rebels will kick it off to the Bulldogs. Back middle is R.J. Hall, who got the touchdown for the Bulldogs earlier in the game. The score is 10-7, George County in the lead. There's the kick. The kick through the hands, and it's in the hands of Hall. Hall through the middle. Hall able to get it out to the outside. Oh, Hall, he's got great, baby. He's going to beat his man. He's going to get in for a second touchdown.
Oh, my.
Oh, man.
Oh, my.
Touchdown.
Way to respond.
Terry. R.J. Hall showing out in the playoffs.
Way to respond by Terry. Great way to respond by Terry. Great way to respond by Terry. He was patient, but when he saw his opportunity, when he saw his gap, when he saw his hole, he took it.
Unbelievable. His second touchdown of the ball game.
Oh man, he's trying to get paid. He's trying to get paid.
Now extra point's going to be set up, and I just said that George County answered quickly. Now, not as quick as that. A kickoff return for a touchdown, his second of the year on those. That kick is a little low, but it looked like it went through. It does go through. And Braylon Nicholson, 2 for 2 on the extra points. And the Terry Bulldogs are back in the lead once again, 14-10. This offense, except for that was a special teams play as a kickoff return, but putting up points at a higher rate than normal.
Hey, it may be a shootout tonight. You never know. It may be a shootout, man. I love the way Terry responded right there. I love the way they responded. I love the way they came back. Now it's time for the defense to come out and make a stand. If the defense makes a stand, and now you got George County on their heels. Now they're going to have to press you.
And so now the kickoff will be set to happen now. The Bulldogs are going to kick it off to the George County Rebels. And, folks, you always wonder what Terry Bulldog team are you going to see this week. And right now we're seeing a good one. 14-10 lead for the Bulldogs here on the road. And you're talking about a major home field advantage for George County here. There are a lot of people here for the Rebels.
Yes, it is.
And kind of far away from Terry.
Maybe Coach D fed the boys dog chow instead of puppy chow this week.
Going to be pulled down there at the 23. 22 is where they're going to spot them, and that's where George County will start their drive. It'll be a little bit longer of a drive for them. 10.5 minutes to go in the first half, a 14-10 lead for the Bulldogs. We've already had 2 scores here in the second quarter.
I think defensively, I think it's just a bunch of self-inflicted wounds. I think if they could come out and play sound, disciplined football in this drive, I believe they can make something happen.
Last drive for George County was a very effective one. They're able to slice through the defense and get in that end zone. So Knight back out there in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. There's a snap. Knight back to throw. Throwing over to the sideline. It's caught. Pulled in. Pulled down right short of the 30. Going to spot him at the 29.
You got a penalty on the play.
Spot him at the 29, I think. The flag is in the backfield.
I think it's on George County.
They're discussing it now. The officials are discussing this penalty flag that they threw. It's down at the 8 is where it is. And yes, they will walk George County back. I don't know what the call was, but they're going to walk it back. I have to say, I've noticed throughout this season, some of the officials are more communicative with the crowd than others. And so sometimes you just have to figure it out by how they're walking it out.
As a football coach, man, you just know, you just see it. When, I saw they had a little extracurricular in the back, as an offensive lineman and a linebacker. They was getting after it back there. I guess they threw a flag on the offensive lineman.
And yes, we're glad to have Coach for his insight here. Knight on the handoff. And he'll be tripped up at the 15.
Right now, Terry has him behind the sticks, and they better keep him there.
So now 2nd down and 17 to go for George County. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half. 14-10 lead for Terry. Bulldogs came to play today. And now it's actually a 3rd down, not a 2nd down, and 17. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're making a substitution here. Now we got a whistle.
Calling timeout.
Timeout's called by George County. That's the first timeout that they've used of the ball game. It is 9:39 to play in the first half. And Coach, what is your diagnosis of this game so far? Because, I mean, George County, their last drive was very good. I mean, they sliced through the Terry defense. So, I mean, this is kind of back and forth. I mean, what you thinking is going to happen here on this 3rd down 17?
Well, I tell you what, nobody's pulling punches right now. But George County is very methodical in their offense right now. And they haven't really gone for the big play just yet. And I kind of feel like they're a big play team waiting to happen. And hopefully Terry will be ready. As you can see, they're ready for the deep threat. They came out in 3 safety look. And I'm pretty sure George County's going to try to stretch the field on this particular play, on this 3rd down.
Ball at the 15-yard line. They're trying to get to the 32. Knight in the shotgun, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Back to throws Knight. Knight deep down the field. Ooh. Oh, and he hit the man late. There's no yellow on the field. Oh, man, the Rebels fans are beside themselves on that one because that was late.
Hey, I was looking for a flag on that one, but I'm going to be honest with you. That's old-fashioned football right there. That's intimidation right there. When you come across that middle, back in the day, I hate to sound like an old guy, but back in the day, if you ran across the middle, you get hit like that. And it's refreshing to see that in today's game. It's refreshing.
And here it is, punter Gage Reeves down the middle. It's going to roll right past the 50-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs will get it at the 47. And the Bulldogs getting a big stop there.
Man, that was huge.
3 and out.
That was huge for Terry's defense. Coach Cropper doubted up on that last series. Now it's time for the offense to come in and reap the rewards. If they can capitalize with a score right here, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good thing for Terry. It's gonna be very good for Terry. Right
if they're able to get a score here, it will be huge, especially when you have as good of a quarterback as Deuce Knight across from you. You really, when you're going, you want to push that lead out.
Well, yeah, when you got them behind the sticks, I'll tell you this: Deuce is a resilient kid. I've seen the games where he was in Tennessee. And the game on ESPN, and man, they had to come back and fight for a couple of those games, and he's very poised. But if Terry's offense can come through and score a touchdown on this drive, now Terry's defense will have them right where they want them.
Fair in the shotgun. There's the handoff. Jackson. He's going to be hit. Jackson, speedster, but just a little bit light. And so you really, if you're Jackson, you really want to get around the edges there.
Oh yes, sir. You don't want to take too many hits like that now.
2nd down and 9 just over 9 minutes to play in the first half. This second quarter has gone by very slowly because you have 2 scores and then you have some penalties there getting that clock to stop.
I don't know. I think everybody trying to play it safe right now in this first and in this second quarter. Everybody trying to play it safe and feel everybody out. But I tell you what, they've thrown some haymakers in this first half. I tell you that. It's been some explosive plays happening in this first half of football.
2 receivers out left and right. Fair, back to throw. Moving to the left. Now the pass to the sideline. Ooh, nearly picked off, but is broken up on the side by Marlon Odom.
That was a great break by Odom.
3rd down, 9 to go for the Bulldogs. 8:35 to go, and you're talking about the clock still stopping. Ball there at the 48.
It's a big 3rd down for Terry. Hopefully Terry can convert this 3rd down and keep themselves on the field a little bit longer.
Fair is in the shotgun. Checking with his line now. He's all alone in the backfield. And now you got a whistle at the line.
Timeout.
Timeout called by George County. Their second timeout they've called this half. The score, Terry 14, George County 10. It's 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs at their own 48-yard line. So we got 8 minutes and 28 seconds to go. George County calling a timeout. The Bulldogs right now in the lead 14-10. They've got the ball at their own 48-yard line. And so, Coach, what do you expect the Bulldogs to pull out here on the 3rd and 9?
I think George County been playing man coverage on 3rd down, from what I've seen in the last couple series. If they go man coverage on this 3rd down, I'm looking for Terry to go deep. Just a minute ago on that incomplete pass, they had a guy running down the field. I don't think Ashton Fair saw him, so I'm pretty sure coaches in the box have echoed that to the coaches on the sideline. I'm pretty sure they're going to attack the middle. They're going to attack downfield this series or this particular play.
Fair in the shotgun now. He's back to throw. He's got some room. He's got time, plenty of time. But, yep, there's a flag on the field as he gets the first down to the 41-yard line. But you know that's going to be a holding call. Now, the Bulldogs known for getting called for holding back here.
That hurt. You can't have holding penalties. You can't have penalties at all on big 3rd down plays like that.
And I was watching. It didn't really even look like a necessary hold. It looked like he had some time, and then I saw the last guy go down there, and then they threw the yellow, and
hey man,
now
you can call it on any given play in high school football. It just chose to call it on that one. If you ain't holding, you ain't trying.
Ball at the 38-yard line. They lost 10 on that. Now looking at the 3rd down and 19. It's Ashton Fair in the shotgun. He's got a receiver to the left and 3 receivers to the right. Fair back to throw. He's moving to his right now. He's going to run through the middle. He pushes through a person, and he will go down. And now there's a play after the field. He got yellow on the field. Who's that going to be on? Oh, yeah. Yes, you got a lot of yellow on the field now. Do you think this is going to be a wash? Or do you think that it's going to go in Terry's direction here?
I think this may go in Terry's direction. That was number 17, Kayshawn Little.
Yeah.
He had a lot to say. He had a lot to say out there.
I mean, if this
he hurt his team real bad right here, but I think it's going to go in Terry's favor from what I see. I think the initial penalty may have been on Terry, but after that, it was all on George County.
And all of it was after the play, so none of it was on the play. It was after the play.
Referees talking about it, see what they're going to do about it. I don't know. And normally when they talk together, pulling out pads, as you can see they're writing it down, it may be an ejection. I don't know. Personal foul. On Terry.
Okay.
Dead ball foul. Sportsmanlike conduct on George County. 4th down. Penalty's going to offset.
All right,
so offset, so it's 3rd down. It's still 4th down.
Okay, so folks, it's all a wash And so it's going to be 4th down and I believe 15. So it's going to be a punt by Terry. And you still don't run that much time off the clock. It's still 7:58 to go here in this half.
No, you gave George County too much time. You gave him too much time to mount a drive. But if we can get, if they can get a good punt, if Terry can get a good punt here, at least make them drive the length of the field. But the way Terry's defense is playing right now, I don't know. I don't know. They're making it very, very hard for George County's offense to get it going.
So Caleb McDaniels will be punting this football away. Back to receive, of course, for George County is Marlon Odom. Now it's Caleb McDaniels. He will have the kick. That punt is a beauty.
Great
Down
punt.
the field. And he takes a Terry bounce. It goes inside the 10 and will stop finally at the 6. A beautiful punt by Caleb McDaniels.
Oh, man, that was a great punt. That was a great punt. That was a great punt.
So that's where the George County Rebels will start their drive with 7:41 to go in the first half. Terry 14, George County 10, and George County has it at their own 6-yard line. I got to take a moment to make a comment. This field is beautiful, man. Like, you're talking about green, and it's grass.
Listen, George County has one of the best grass fields in the state of Mississippi, hands down. It's always well kept. It's always immaculate. Every time I've ever came here to coach in the game, their field has never been short of immaculate out here. So shout out to George County for keeping their field great looking.
Absolutely. Ball's at the 6-yard line. Got a receiver to the right, a receiver to the left. Now the handoff. Knight back to throw, and he was trying to get rid of it. I don't know what that is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
He was in the end zone. He had to get rid of it. That would have been a safety.
Like I said, George County has their back against the wall right now. And Terry's going to send that pressure. If I know Coach Crabtree, he's going to send that pressure to him and try to fluster him and make a mistake right here.
7:37 to go in the first half. And the coaching staff did a great job with the special teams, like the punt unit. Last year, the punt unit was disastrous. They really fixed that this year. It's been very good this year. Oh, a pass deep. Oh, he's targeting. Oh, Odom, and there's going to be yellow on the field. They're going to call it. They're going to call the pass interference downfield.
I don't think that's the right call. I don't think that's the right call. Ball was uncatchable, in my opinion. Defensive back was making the play on the ball.
It's going to be on Caleb Tillman. And these fans are delighted to see it, and now it gets George County out of harm's way.
Gives them new life. New life because they were backed up to what, the 6? 5 or 6 yard line. Now they get a little breathing room.
So that's a 15-yard penalty out to the 21-yard line, and now George County in regular field position with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. They've got a receiver out right, a receiver out left. Knight in the shotgun. Here's Knight, makes the handoff. And, trying to push through is Jacoby Street.
Hey, he's a great down here runner. He's been a great down here runner for them all year.
Yeah, 6 foot, 235 pounds. He's stout.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
So ball now at the 29. Just 2 yards short of the first down, 2nd down and 2. Knight in the shotgun. Fakes the toss. Knight will take it himself, and he'll be hit. And there's a flag on the field. I don't know what it is. And now he goes down.
Probably going to be a hold.
And they give it to him. They're going to give him the spot at the 32. So if it is not on George County, it'll be a first down, but it probably will be. Yes, it is holding.
It's going to be a hold on George County. I've been doing it for too long.
Yeah.
I can spot it a mile away.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you're pretty good with this. Another thing, too, is you're able to decipher the signs, too. But these guys, I will say about these guys, they're clear with the signs. They don't have the mics. They're not mic'd up, but they're definitely giving the signals. Some of these officials, I mean.
They don't tell you anything.
Yeah, they just move the ball.
Well, now they got them backed up 2nd and long.
So at the 19-yard line is where they have it. 2nd and 12. Pass. Good pass. Caught. Oh, he's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down, I'm pretty sure.
In past situations, Terry should always look for Marlon Odom to be receiving the football. That's Deuce's go-to guy, and he's going to try to get him the ball whenever he can.
So they're able to get that first down there at the 32-yard line. That's where George County has it. Clock's running, just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Got a little wind out here, a little wind chill up here. We're on top of the press box on a perch here.
Yeah, it's breezy up here.
There's the handoff. Oh, man, able to get through. Street goes down, out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The 42-yard line is where they're going to spot him. Close to the first down. They may give it to him. I've noticed typically in high school it seems like they're generous with giving the first downs if they're close.
Yeah, if they're close. If they're close. George County got a little momentum here. Coach probably want to get them a timeout.
So Terry going to call their first timeout. They need to talk this one over. They're up 14-10, but they do not want George County to finish out the first half with a lead.
Yeah, I mean, George County is very methodical in their offense right now. They're not really trying to stretch the field much. They're running the football, quick game, short passing game. They're not really trying to attack downfield. Terry's doing a great job of keeping them from attacking them downfield. I feel like if Terry could get a little bit more rush on the passer, I think that'll help him out tremendously.
Last possession for George County, they were really going for it, and then they ended up getting stopped on a 3-and-out situation. But they weren't being as methodical last go, and they missed some of those passes.
Well, no, they wasn't. They were trying to attack it, but now they're being very, very methodical right now. They're running the football, short passing game, and taking what they give.
Knight on the handoff.
Oh, great play.
Street able to be pulled down real good there by Jadarius Young. Jadarius Young has been a tough lineman for the Bulldogs all season long. He missed 3 games, though, early on, but he started off the season well, and then he came back just as good, especially in that West Jones game where Terry's defense basically shut him out as a 2-0 loss.
Oh, man, listen. I dropped my mouth open when I saw that score.
Unbelievable, and they end up undefeated. Knight moving to his right. The pass is a little high and broken up.
Good play.
Michael Phillips on the sideline.
Great play by Phillips. Great play.
Because the pass was a little high, but he was trying to pull it in. I thought he might be pulling it in, but then he got hit and it broke it up.
Hey, great play by Phillips. He made contact. What you want to do when he's up, when he's trying to jump up and catch that ball, the ball's, I'm not going to say out of reach, but he's extended for the ball. Always a little contact. I always try to get that ball out. A little contact always help you on defense.
4th down and 12. We're 40-yard line. 3rd down and 12. Knight moving to his right. He's looking to pass. He's looking for a pass. Makes the short pass. And there's a spin. He literally lost it. He spins again. Pulled down.
He's out of bounds. He stepped out.
They say he stepped. Okay, they say it's an. Okay, so did he.
Incomplete?
They say it's incomplete. And now you got yellow on the field. Who's that on? I hope it's on George County, folks, because that would be a disaster.
No, that's on Terry.
Oh, my goodness.
That's on Terry. It looks like it's on Terry.
So George County's bringing their punt unit out, but I guess they're going to have to see what the call's going to be, and they might change their mind here.
Dead ball 5. Oh, that was on George County.
So they call the unsportsmanlike conduct on George County, so they're going to come out with their punt unit out there. This Bulldogs team had to have learned a lesson earlier this season, Coach. They played against Vicksburg, and you're talking about pulled them down way behind the line of scrimmage and then going and taunting them. Give them a first down, they get in the end zone for the win.
Oh, man.
Vicksburg beats them right at the end off of a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
That's always tough, man. You always want to keep your composure, man. This is the playoffs, though. I understand the way some of these young men think, man. Even us as coaches, it's playoff, man. Emotions are running high, and so everybody is really selling out to get a win.
So here's the punt. It's a bad punt. Returned by Bailey. Bailey against defenders that were not ready for it, and now the Bulldogs have great field position at the 20.
That was crazy. That
That was terrific pressure on the punter there.
Ball came right to him. He kicked the ball. Ball came. I don't even think it was 10 yards. I don't think that ball went 10 yards. That's a great break for Terry. Great break for Terry.
Amarian Bailey was the one in the presence of mind to catch that ball. I mean, he could have muffed that one.
Hey, man.
Very easily.
Is he a baseball player? I have to know. That looks like a line drive in the field, man. He caught it and took off.
Well, he's actually committed to Middle Tennessee as a linebacker, and so you got Ashton Fair in the shotgun. You got two receivers to the left, and the ball's at the 20. Fair fakes the handoff. He's going to run it over to the left. He's going to push through and dive down to the 15. And I've noticed a big strategy here for the Bulldogs in this game is to use Fair's size to move those chains.
Now, I think right now Terry needs to be more methodical. You have the lead. You're in scoring position.
Yeah.
Don't try to do too much. Run off as much clock as you can. All right. If you have to run it with Ashton 20 times to get the touchdown, do that. Because right now you have George County right on the ropes. You have them on the ropes right where you want them.
Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Ashton Fair in the shotgun's got twins to the right and one to the left. Fair tosses it over. Now the run. That's Hall. Hall, he's getting through. He stays up and gets down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, and the Bulldogs get the first down, and it's first down and goal. R.J. Hall once again.
Y'all got to pay him. Y'all got to pay that man. Y'all got to pay him. Oh, and he's coming out. No, keep him in. Let him score. Let him score, Coach. Let him score. I tell you what, he's the most dynamic player on the field tonight. Hands down, he's the most dynamic player on the field tonight.
Ball's at the 4-yard line. So do you think the Bulldogs try to muscle in this end zone?
Yes. I think they're probably going to get a ball to Ashton, let Ashton quarterback power or quarterback lead up the middle.
Fair, he is. He's going to go right through the middle. He pushes through. I think he's going to be short.
He's going to be short one.
But he's there at the 1, and it's second down and goal.
This is great. Great methodical drive. Listen, it's 30-something seconds on the play clock. I will let it go down to 1 and give George County 3 minutes and some change, to try to go down there and, just try to waste some time off the clock.
Ball at the 1-yard line, just within 3.5 minutes. Johnson getting off the field. He does. Now they're going to push it. They're going to try to push this pile. Are they going to get in? Are they going to get in? No, just short. Oh, uh-oh. I'm seeing some celebration from George County. Okay, so no, the Bulldogs are going to line back up again. It's fourth down and goal. No, third down and goal. Now they're going to try to push it in. Now there's a flag at the line. Oh, man.
What is going on?
Now, okay, Coach, let me ask you this. Why hurry on this situation?
I honestly don't know. In my honest opinion, I would.
Offsides on the offense.
False start.
Okay.
False start. No, offside. Yeah, offside. Or line up in the neutral zone. Somebody line up in the neutral zone.
Okay.
But I would not have hurried that up. I would have wasted as much time as I can. Now you're down to 2 minutes on the clock, or 2:53 to be exact. Man, I would have just ran it down, and then gave Ashton an opportunity to run it in at that point. All right. And honestly, to be totally honest, they know what you're going to do. They're going to stack the box. I would have just ran the read what they just ran. Spread them out. They would love for you to get in that box and be in there tight in that confined area. Spread them out and let Ashton do his thing.
So the Bulldogs lead 14-10. They are deep in George County territory in the red zone. It is third down and goal, and they want to talk it over.
They have to come out with a score on this.
Yes, this is one you really want to get.
I will say this has been a much more physical game than I anticipated.
And I will say we've not really seen that from the Bulldogs all year. They try to get around the edges a lot of times. And but what we're seeing here this evening, I mean, we're seeing them use their muscle, especially at that quarterback position.
Listen, 6'5", 250.
Yeah.
You can't look. Once it gets moving forward, it's hard to stop it.
2:53 to go. Third down and goal from the 6-yard line. Ashton Fair in the shotgun. He's got two receivers to the left. Trailing him is, of course, R.J. Hall, the man who has both touchdowns for the Bulldogs. Here we go. They're set up to make a play here. Fair tosses it back. Hall's going to try to make something happen around the edge. He pushes through. Get down. He dives. And he's down at the 1.
Man.
But hey, good play. Now you got 1 yard to go. And it's 4th down and goal.
4th down and goal, maybe on the 1, maybe the 2.
And folks, I think this is a no-brainer that you go for it if you're the Bulldogs. You just have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined at that line, on the line there.
That's why you don't rush it. That's why you don't rush them. You let everybody take their time. Let everybody do their job. So that way nobody jumps offside because everybody's anxious. Everybody's anxious. Everybody's full of excitement at that point, eager to get off the ball. So just ease them into it.
So it's just inside the 2-yard lines where it's spotted. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Bulldogs, 4th down and goal. Now there's going to be a timeout called by Terry once again, and I think they used their last timeout.
That was a great call right there. That was a great call. They got George kind of down to 2 minutes. Got them down to 2 minutes to be exact. All right, so they can punch this ball in on the it's on the 1-yard line.
Yes, it's on the 1-yard line, and so the least you want to be able to do is not leave much time and leave George County at their own half-yard line.
Hey, listen, now it's a win-win situation. If you get it, of course you go up more. But if you don't, they have to travel 99 yards to go score.
So the ball's at the 1-yard line. The Bulldogs are talking it over. They're going to try to punch this one into the end zone. So now the ball, they're at the 1-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs have it. Fair is in the shotgun. He's far back there. He's running. He flips it over to Hall. Hall around the corner. Jumps over into the end zone. Touchdown, Terry. It's R.J. Hall for his 3rd one and the Bulldogs' 3rd one as well. 20-10.
Somebody pay that man. Somebody get him an NIL deal or something.
Did you see that? He jumped over the man into the end zone.
Hey,
that guy's got some heart.
He has been the best player on this field all night, hands down. Best player on the field all night, man. He scored on a long offensive run. They thought they had him tackling. That had at least be a 50, 60-yard touchdown. He scored one on the kickoff return. And now he just brought another one in, 4th down.
It's fourth and goal from the 1, and now the kick is up, and it is good, and Braylon Nicholson came to play too. He's 3 for 3, and it's 21-10 lead for Terry.
I don't think anybody expected Terry to jump out on a 21-10 lead on George County. I don't think anybody anticipated that today.
And look, I mean, hey, you got to give some credit to this Terry Bulldog coaching staff. Of course, you can't give them their flowers till the game's over.
You cannot. Hey.
But obviously they prepared their guys well. They came out ready to play.
Oh, yes, sir. I feel like defensively they had a strong game plan from what I'm seeing on the field. Offensively, from what I've heard, Terry has been struggling offensively. But in this particular game, they've had their troubles. But for the most part, man, give the ball to R.J. Hall and he'll do the rest.
1:53 to go here in the first half, and George County is back to receive. They are in a hole, 21-10. 2-score deficit here on their home field in the first round of the playoffs. The Bulldogs trying to pull off an upset. Now the kick from McDaniels is long and deep. It will roll. It rolls. Oh, and just short. Oh, man. Caleb McDaniels is a great kicker, and so you could tell that he, all those details, he's paying attention to them. He does a good job punting and kicking. Oh, man.
They went out on the 1-yard line. On the 1-yard line.
It'd be great if it was a punt.
Yes. Couple more rolls, that'd have been a touchback. Just one more roll, actually. If that had been one more roll, that'd have been a touchback.
So Coach, looking at it from George County's perspective, you're down 21-10. You got 1:53 to go in the first half. How do you run your offense here?
You just want to keep doing what you're doing. You don't want to press it too much, but if I'm George County, I at least want to try to attack downfield. I want to attack them downfield. I want to see what Terry has downfield. Terry has been giving up the short passes, so George County can't get the explosive play. So I would like to see George County be more explosive on offense right now.
And so we'll see how explosive they are. Knight in the shotgun, trips to the left, one to the right. And now there's going to be something going on.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Three safety look by Terry. I think Terry is expecting for them to try to be more explosive on this series right here.
And folks, be sure to hit the subscribe button on the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Thank you we just reached 800 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Please continue to go ahead and subscribe. First down and 15 from the 30-yard line for George County. Knight fakes the handoff. Now he throws it across the middle, and it's dropped. Oh, and he was trucked afterwards. Oh, man.
If you're gonna get hit like that, you better catch it.
Incomplete pass. Second down and 15 now for George County. Now the Rebels, they need to regroup. They are looking a little scattered.
Hey, listen, and I really think George County came in with the mindset of this was going to be an easy one. I think they may have came in with the mindset this was going to be an easy one, and Terry put up more of a fight than they predicted.
Knight in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. He's back to throw. He's looking to throw deep across the middle. Oh, it's caught. Oh, what a play. Oh, man, he's going to stay on the sideline. Oh, man, all the way to the end zone, it looks like. And he is pushed out of bounds, and they're going to say he's down. They do not give him the touchdown signal. They say he is down. What did they just say?
And who saved the touchdown? R.J. Hall.
As R.J. Hall.
R.J. Hall, touchdown saving tackle.
Okay, so they say he's down at the 5. Oh, wow.
Man, that was a big play for George County.
Huge
play.
A great pass from Deuce Knight. I mean, he threaded that needle to Montrell Dortch, and that was Dortch that was able to get that long run after the completion there, and they get down to the 5, and that's a big play that they needed right now.
That second effort from Dortch was amazing. That second effort, man, really got them in scoring position right now.
So ball right there inside the 5-yard line. They actually mark it at the 4. Knight is in the shotgun. They are at a first down and goal to go. But this Terry defense, a tough defense, obviously for George County to score on it is proven to be the case. But they are close right now. They run it right through the middle, and he is stuffed at the 2. No, they're going to mark him at the 1, it looks like. So now clock is running with 1:20.
The clock is in Terry's favor right now.
Second down and goal. I think it is at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
Second down and goal. Knight's in the shotgun. George County trying to get it in the end zone to reduce this lead. And they do get in. They get in relatively with ease as Jacoby Street. And if you're Terry, that's the last thing you wanted was a big play. But it looks like they opted to try to pick it off rather than try to pull them down there.
Well, no, you didn't. You didn't want that as a big play, but you're still going to halftime with a 21 to at the worst 17 lead. All right. The one thing you don't want to do now is try to press when you get the ball back on offense from Terry.
Back to kick. The kick is up. The kick looked pretty good. It was right through the middle, and it is good. 21-17 is the score. 59 seconds to go in this first half. And, folks, we've had a great one. This has been an entertaining match here for the first round of the playoffs. 21-17, Terry in the lead. The Bulldogs will get the ball back. And I'll tell you what George County's not going to do. They're not going to kick a regular kickoff right down the middle.
Listen, I'm not kicking it to R.J. Hall. If I'm the coach right now, I'm saying if you kick it to 4, you fired.
So George County going to kick it off, and the Bulldogs, and just like you're saying, this is a tempting situation to get to get a little bit aggressive here. 59 seconds, and you're up.
It is, but if I'm not mistaken, George County got the ball at had the first possession on offense.
Yeah.
So if you can just get the ball, not turn it over, or if you can, if George County is crazy enough to kick it to R.J. Hall.
Are they going to go onside kick? It bounces off. It's going to be picked up. Oh, but I don't think it went far enough. But it went off of Terry though. He picked it up. George County picked it up.
Yeah. It touched the Terry player. It's live.
Yeah, it touched it live, but some of those George County players didn't understand that. They were standing there watching it. And so it's going to be George County football right there at their own 48-yard line. And so now the defense has to hold off George County for 48 seconds.
That's not good. Now George County's going really. Now the momentum has shifted. Now you can tell on George County sideline how they look. Man, they were not down, but they wasn't there. They were a little lethargic. Now they're running around. They feel good about it right now.
21-17 lead for Terry. George County with the football. It's going to be Deuce Knight is going to be in the shotgun here. He's got two receivers to the right and to the left. It's first down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. He's got 54 seconds to work. Knight in the shotgun. There's the snap. Knight on the fake. He's back to throw. He's surveying the field. He's going to take a shot in the middle, and it's back to his man, Dortch, Montrell Dortch, at the 35-yard line. First down in the Bulldog territory.
That's the play that's the exact play that he got that long drive, that long play on a while ago.
Clock's running again, under 40 seconds. Ball is at the 37. Now to his side is Knight. He'll go out of bounds at the 36, so a gain of 1. Second down and 9. 30 seconds to play.
I tell you what, I didn't expect it for it to be this exciting in the first half of football.
And now 30 seconds to play in this second quarter. Very exciting ball game we've had here. Very competitive. And 21-17 score, and at least that. But George County threatening to put some more points up on the board and take the lead here before the half.
Terry defense can hold right here. Terry defense can hold. That's huge for them.
Knight is back to throw. He will throw it to the middle, and it's dropped. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Oh, man.
I thought R.J. Hall had an interception. I just saw R.J. Hall running the opposite way. I just knew he was going to be.
Listen, if you get a pick in this game too, man, in addition to your 3 touchdowns, that's something else.
Hey, man, hey.
27 seconds to go here in the first half, and that pass was to Bryn Moody, and he really just dropped it there. And so now third down and 9. Knight in the shotgun. He's back to throw. He's looking to his left. Now he's looking to his right. He's being chased, and he's sacked! He is sacked in the backfield! That is Garen Donaldson with the sack. What a big play! Timeout by George County, their last time out of the half. What a huge play.
And for all intents and purposes, he had a guy running down the field that I think he saw, but, man, 21
Garen Donaldson.
Garen Donaldson, man, got that sack, man. That was huge for Terry.
Donaldson came through huge on that play, and now it's fourth down and 18, and now George County calls their last time out, and they're going to talk about what they're going to do. I mean, listen, my guess would be that they're probably going to go for it here. Why not?
They'll go for it. If I were them, I would go for it. Because you can't punt it. You could punt it, but you're just going to start them off at the 20.
So, Coach, you think you take a shot downfield here?
You have to. You have to take a shot. Now, from what I've been seeing right now, they're going to attack the middle of the field. George County has been attacking the middle of the field, the middle of Terry's defense, deep. All right, so if they can keep a guy in the middle of that field, right behind the linebackers, in between the safeties, they'll be fine.
Knight, he's back to throw. He's trying to get it. He's going to try to do it with his legs, or he's going to throw it. It's intercepted by Michael Phillips. Phillips has returned one for a touchdown this year, and he goes out of bounds. Bulldogs shut it down.
Oh, my. That was a big play. That was a big play by Phillips.
How about Michael Phillips with the interception?
That was a big play by him.
That was a bullet, and he caught it above his head.
Yes, indeed. And for George County, it's really just like a punt. Now, it doesn't look good in the stat book, but it's the equivalent of punting the ball off.
And so the Bulldogs take care of take care of business on the defensive side of the football. And now they've got 12 seconds, and now you probably take a knee.
Yeah, you're probably going to take a knee and take it in, man. Take this 21-17 lead, and hopefully they can come out in the second half, that first drive with Terry, and come out and put some points on the board. Extend the lead.
All right, folks, that will wrap up our first half. And, folks, we had quite the first half. The Terry Bulldogs lead 21-17 over the George County Rebels. Folks, we will be back in just a little bit to check out some playoff scores from around the state. And this is Terry Bulldogs football coverage on the TSJW Network. This is the first round of the playoffs.
folks, we have a winner for the Split the Pot contest that's going on, fundraising for the cheerleading and dance team. All right, get your coupons out. We're looking for ticket number 755-7619. Again, that's 755-7619. If you've got the winning ticket, come to the press box to claim your prize. One more time, 755-7619.
Check, 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 check. All right, folks. We're right here. It is halftime right here from the campus of George County High School. We bring you this production right here. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW network. We appreciate you joining us. Of course, I'm Trellis Williams. Appreciate our color commentator as well, Coach Jenkins, Coach Derek Jenkins. And, hey, listen, he's a natural, folks. He's not with me right now, but he is an absolute natural at this. And so definitely appreciate him for sure. So I'm going to look and see some of the scores here from around the state because it's playoffs going on right now. So far, at the half, the Bulldogs lead the George County Rebels by a score of 21-17. Great start for the Bulldogs. They went up 21-10. George County was able to score off of making that big play through the middle. Deuce Knight, very good quarterback. He is committed to go play at Notre Dame. He's a junior. So West Jones, who is undefeated, their game's already ended. They beat Hancock 48-2. And so now we look over Canton, Lafayette. Canton's up 10-0. South Panola, Callaway. South Panola's up 49-6 at halftime. So Callaway down big. Look, Brandon's up on Harrison Central, 27-13 at halftime. That's going on at Bulldog Stadium over there. Picayune up on Forest Hill 14-0 in the second quarter. Forest Hill is in the same region as Terry. They played last week. Terry won 55-0. Ocean Springs Meridian set to play tonight as well. Florence is up on Wayne County 15-0 in the third quarter. Poplarville up on Forest County Agricultural 17-7 at the half. Gulfport up on Pearl 6-0. That's a top 25 matchup there at halftime. Macomb up on Lawrence County 19-14 at the half. Warren Central up on Saltillo 46-6 at the half. Terry, of course, up on George County 21-17 at the half. Madison Central up on Lewisburg 30-0 at the half. That's MAIS. And we got Winona up on North Panola 49-6 at the half. Grenada up on Vicksburg 24-0 at the half. So Vicksburg down at the half. In the second quarter, Oak Grove up on Biloxi 52-14. Wow. And then, oh, this is a big one. Pascagoula up on Hattiesburg, 7-0 at half. That game is at D.I. Patrick Stadium. Starkville up on South Haven, 30-0. Tupelo up on DeSoto Central, 27-14 at the half. And so, yeah, so we're right here. Coach Jenkins back with us once again. So, Coach, I have not been able to look at the actually look at the MHSAA like playoff brackets yet. So I'll try to take a look at those. I don't know who's on the other side of the bracket with Terry and George County here. So I'll try to look at that.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
But I'll tell you this: the Bulldogs have started off this game pretty well. Definitely, probably surprising to people who would be predicting, because I mean, you know, Terry's just, you know, they'll be up and down, but the offense has had their struggles. And I mean, even this evening, Terry's offense has had a few of their struggles here. But Terry's offense has had their struggles even today. But the thing is, though, is they've been able to make plays.
Well, they've made some self-inflicted mistakes, but R.J. Hall is righting the ship. I can't speak enough about that young man right now, man. He's really out here making plays right now. I can't speak enough. I can't praise him enough right now. He is. If Terry's going to hold this lead, then they're going to have to find ways to get him the football.
So I just looked at the bracket, and so West Jones beat Hancock 48-2. We already saw that score. So if Terry wins this game, it'll be a rematch against West Jones.
Man, wouldn't that be great?
That would be something else. And, of course, if you find yourself in a rematch with West Jones, this is the one that actually counts.
Listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think that West Jones may be a little nipped that they only scored 2 points. So I think they would love to see love to see Terry come back and get a rematch. Kind of, they would want to redeem themselves.
Yeah,
But I do. But if Terry's playing like this next week, it don't matter how many points they score because it's going to be a ball game.
absolutely. And so we will see. But Terry's got to take care of business here today, and so we will step aside, and we will be back for second half action right here. This is the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Please be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I see that y'all have been already, and thank you for joining us. And we will be right back in just a little bit for second half action.
to take a moment, go ahead and mention our third quarter sponsors for tonight's game. State Farm, Jared Williams, your local good neighbors at Jared Williams State Farm are here to help you protect what matters most. Give us a call for a free quote today, 601-947-3147. Go Rebels, dominate the day. Hokies Barbecue. Come on down for some good to the bone ribs, pulled pork and smoked chicken, or try our chicken salad or nachos. Some of the best barbecue in the South. Lucedale Ready Mix. Lucedale Ready Mix Concrete is our hometown concrete provider serving George County and the surrounding area since 1945. Mickey Eubanks and the employees of Lucedale Ready Mix wish the Rebels the best of luck this season. Thank you to those third quarter sponsors for your support of the George County Rebels.
Good. 41%. 41%. Appreciate it.
All right, second half is set to start right here in just a few. 21-17 lead for the Terry Bulldogs over the George County Rebels. The winner takes on West Jones next week on November 17th. Of course, a lot of people predicted that this would be George County's game. They trail at halftime as Terry was able to make a few good dynamic plays. And then, of course, as always, the Bulldogs defense able to give some good resistance, but I mean, still, for the Bulldogs defense, 17 is a lot for normal, but George County is a good offensive team.
Yes, they are, man. I'm looking for the second half to be just as dramatic, or just as explosive as it was the first. And I'm just going to tell you, the opening kickoff, I'm pretty sure George County has one rule: don't kick it to number 4. If you,
yeah.
But for Terry offensively, if they can just continue to be consistent on offense. And if they can get R.J. Hall the ball, they can get him the ball and let him make some of those dynamic plays that he's been making all game. I'm pretty sure they can hold on to that lead because that defense, they're bending, but they ain't breaking. All right, 17 points. If you really look at it, George County had a couple times, which they probably should have had 2 more touchdowns on them. All right, so it really should be what if George County winning. But they got a fumble, they recovered a fumble, they held them to a field goal on one series. So. I mean, the defense is bending, but they're not breaking. So if they can just continue to do that, and Terry's offense could just keep some drives going, sustain some drives, man. Listen, the second round is in sight. That rematch with West Jones will look really, really good on everybody from Terry's resume.
Absolutely. So a minute and a half till we get started back. And folks, if you're new to the stream, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And so you see maroon on both sides of that scoreboard. Well, on the George County side, George County is wearing the maroon with the maroon pants and the gold numbers with the white trim. And the Terry Bulldogs are in gray with the white helmets, gray pants as well. The George County Rebels will be kicking this football off to the Terry Bulldogs to start off this second half. And Coach, I'm glad I brought me a jacket. I'm wearing it here for the second half because it's really starting to get chilly up here, man.
Hey man, listen, it's playoff weather, man. I tell players all the time, we do all this insane stuff in the summer just to be prepared to play when it's the coldest in our state. That's crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so we are set to begin the second half in just a few moments. So George County set to kick it off to the Terry Bulldogs. R.J. Hall is back to receive.
Terry's setting up in an onside kick formation.
Because, I mean, really for George County, it's a better option for them to go for an onside kick than to kick it down the middle.
Hey, if you kick it to R.J. Hall, he may bring it right back to you.
It really had been a long time since Terry had been able to receive a regular kickoff until the one R.J. Hall brought back, because Donald Passmore also brought one back for a touchdown too. Terry's known for that. And so here's the kick, and the kick is a short kick. The kick goes over to the side. It stops there, and R.J. Hall has to pick it up, and he does at the 30, and he gets hit.
Hey, he left R.J. the guy in front of him, left him hanging out to dry. You got to back up and catch that ball, at least protect him. All right, when that ball is kicked, for people that don't know, when the ball is kicked on the kickoff, it is live. It is live. No matter what, it's live. If the kicking team can go down there and get it, they can have it. So it's not like it has to touch anybody on the other team. It's live. As soon as the ball is kicked, it's live.
Terry has possession at the 30-yard line. Now they're coming out on the field. They lead this ball game 21-17 in their first playoff appearance since 2006. Ashton Fair is out there as the quarterback.
I think if Terry becomes methodical on offense, eat some of this clock up, give her defensive time to or keep George County's offense off the field. The longer they keep George County's offense off the field, the better they are. Delay a game.
So delay of the game on the Bulldogs, and that is not what you need to start off your first possession of the second half here. First down to 15. Got trips to the left, and all by himself on the right is Braden Gibson. Gibson's a sophomore. Ashton Fair in the shotgun. He gets it. He runs right through the middle. He gets some room. He pushes through and gets pulled down to the 39. Just a yard short of the first down, and that is a great play to make there. A 14-yard gain, your first down to 15. Now you're looking at second down and 1.
Man, that was a good first play for us. Now he keeps that momentum going.
Second and 2.
So second down and 2 now. Fair's in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left and one to the right. Fair is back there. He hands it off. Now the run here. It looks like he gets the first down, but he's almost at half field there.
Number 55, Blaine.
That is Rondé Baker with that run to the 49.
First down.
I didn't recognize it was Rondé Baker because he had the long sleeve shirt in the first half and he shed it for the second half, which I did the complete opposite. I put the jacket on for the second half.
Most ball carriers, you don't want them holding, you don't want them wearing sleeves in a cold game because you can't feel the ball with those sleeves on.
Yeah.
You want to be able to feel that ball against your skin.
Fair right through the middle. He gets some more room. First down, and he pushes it down to the 38. And folks, the Bulldogs decided to play bully ball at the right time here in the playoffs. They have not been doing this kind of thing all year. They've really been spreading it, passing the football, and now they're using their advantages.
Hey, look, it's win or go home. You got, whatever keeps you in the game is what keeps you in the game. That's what you're gonna do. All right, Terry's doing a great job of utilizing what they have right now, or what they're good at, which is running the football right now.
Ball's at the 38-yard line. They got trips to the right and one to the left. Ashton Fair is in the shotgun. He's back. He throws it over to Hall. Hall has the ball in his hands. Oh, he juked the man. Oh, and he's going to get some yards. Get down. The ball's loose, but Terry's able to pick it up. Good job by Braden Gibson picking that one up because that ball went loose. But he did pick it up right there at the 34-yard line. And oh, man, that went from being really cool to being kind of great.
Hey, those sleeves, I told you. That's why Seven took his sleeves off. You got to take those sleeves off in playoff games. You can't be cold. If you're playing enough, you won't be cold. If you're toting the ball, you're toting the rock, you should not have sleeves on at all. But that juke move was insane. That was insane.
You got two receivers to the left and one to the right. Here's the handoff. Baker right through, and he's going to be stuffed. Able to get 1 yard gain on the play.
92, Sheldon Dog on the tackle for the Rebels. Gain of 1 brings up
now at the 33-yard line. It's 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. You're in George County territory. You really want to score here. Your lead is in striking distance here, 21-17.
And if they don't get it, this is 4-down territory.
Fair fakes it, runs through the middle himself, pushes down, dives past the 30. He's going to be short of the first down. He's going to be at the 30.
He's short of yards. If I'm Terry, I'm going for it. But I would not run. I would keep George County spread out. I would keep them spread out. I would keep them spread out. If you
Gaining 3 on the play, brings up 4 and 2 for the Bulldogs.
if you run that condensed formation where they want a quarterback sneaking,
Injury timeout.
you get them to get their heavy guys in there and they all muck it up. But if you can spread it out, now that's the advantage to the offense instead of the defense. Because if you get them in tight closing quarters, then it's in high school football for the most part, it's really be really aggressive. But I will say this: Terry's O-line has been firing off the ball very well in this third quarter.
So I couldn't see who that was down. He will be pulled out of the game. That's not good to see. Ball's at the 30-yard line. 4th down and 2. The Bulldogs going to try to make a play here. They have a receiver out left and a receiver out right. It's Ashton Fair with Rondé Baker right beside him. 4th down and 2. Here's the play. Here's the snap. Fair moving to his left. He gets some blocking. He gets the first down and more. Up the left sideline. Pushes down. Getting down on the sideline there. Right outside the 10-yard line. Actually, they're going to call it down to the 15. He's in the red zone. Bulldogs first down.
Hey, man, you get that 250 rolling forward, man. It's hard to stop it, man. It's hard to stop it.
Ball at the 15-yard line in George County territory. 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Bulldogs trying to continue their run, trying to get in the end zone once again, extend their lead. They lead right now, 21-17. They've got 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. It's first down and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This is a great first drive. Great first drive.
Fair gets it. Hands it off to Baker. Baker around the left. He gets some more yards. He pushes through. Trying to get past the 10. He's down. Inside the 10 to the 9. A 6-yard gain, and now it's 2nd down and 4.
Terry's come out with a great game plan in the second half. They're being very methodical. They're not rushing themselves. They are pushing the ball down the field, power running. It's a great job by Terry. They're running the ball downhill. And sooner or later, somebody's going to have to give. Or something's going to have to give.
Here we go through the middle. He gets down inside, down to the 7-yard line.
22, Leighton Hyde on the tackle for the Rebels. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
I would run that toss to R.J. Hall right now.
Yeah, so ball's at the 8. You're trying to get down there to the 5. It's a 3rd down and 3. You got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fair's in the shotgun. He gets it. He's back to throw. Gets it over to Hall. Hall makes the fake. He gets in the end zone. 4 touchdowns for number 4. Touchdown, Terry.
That's number 4.
Whatever Coach Diggs been fed him before the game, he need to feed him that all year. He should have been feeding him that all year, man. This guy is incredible, man.
Coach must have cooked him a home-cooked meal himself.
Something.
Because the Bulldogs are up 27-17. They already put the 1 up for the extra point, but we'll see what happens. Braylon Nicholson is set for the extra point. The Bulldogs trying to extend their lead to 11. He's 3 for 3 thus far on PATs. Ashton Fair is the holder. The Bulldogs are continuing the success in the first half. That's a concern that probably most Terry Bulldog fans watching had about this Bulldogs team. Are you going to continue it in the second half? And they have, and they burned over 5 minutes of clock.
That was a great first drive. That was a great first drive. They took off a lot of time off the clock. Now George County has to respond, but now you're in a pressure situation. Now the kids or maybe even the coaches press. Like, we got to score fast. So they have George County right where they want them right now.
Bulldogs lead 28-17. And now you can tell that that sideline is happy. They are excited. They lead 28-17 over the George County Rebels. This Rebels crowd is concerned, as they should be. The Bulldogs used over 5 minutes of clock and put 7 on the board. And now this George County football team going to come out here, going to receive this kickoff. And folks, this is time for this offense to go to work for George County, and they're going to need it here, because if they get stopped here, it's going to be rough looking for them.
And look, if George County, if Terry's defense get a stop right here, I really believe George County is barbecue chicken. They're done. Because it's all going downhill for them right now.
Caleb McDaniels, kick,
Great.
deep, great kick, pulled in the back. That's Odom. Odom trying to run around, and he will finally be pulled down and laid out at the 11. And that's poor field position for George County. He was trying to make something of it, and I think he made it better than if he would have just taken the hit there. But man, not able to get much.
He should have let the ball go back in the end zone.
Yeah.
But the kickoff coverage for Terry was great. Kickoff coverage was great.
6:45 to go in the third quarter. Terry leads 28-17. George County gets another possession. Last possession they had was to finish out the first half, and it ended in an interception.
This is a big drive for George County. If they can't sustain a drive on this one, it's going to be tough for them to fight back.
Deuce Knight in the shotgun. He's back to throw. Gets it over to the side now. Now the move here from Dortch, and he's pulled out of bounds. And they're going to get a yellow on the field now.
That's going to be a face mask. Oh, a hole in the face mask.
So this penalty is going to be against Terry. Penalty against Terry here. 28-17 lead for the Bulldogs, but this is going to result in a first down for George County at the 25-yard line.
Now Terry can't concede themselves in the foot defensively. They're going to have to come out here and play be clean in what they do. They can't come out here and just shoot themselves in the foot or implode. They can't do that right now. They have a lead, have a good lead right now. 11-point lead in their favor. They need to just stay firm and stay disciplined right here.
There's the handoff. That's Moody. Hit, pulled down, right past the 30 to the 31.
Brent Moody with a carry for the Rebels.
Terry does a really good job of setting the edge.
Or
bringing the play out so that George County can't cut the ball up the field. They do a really good job of that.
Brent Moody able to gain 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now it's Knight moving to his right. How he likes to throw it. He throws it on the money to Moody. Moody is hit, pulled down right there at the 33. So they get a gain of 2 there. Third down and 3 now for George County. A huge third down for the Rebels.
Third and short, man. Now it's George County may feel like this is mandatory, but if Terry can get a stop right here, this would be huge for them right now. Confidence would be through the roof.
Third down and 3. George County with the football. And the shotgun's Knight. Tried to catch a man offside.
Got him.
There is a whistle. Offside. So it's going to be a first down for George County.
You can't, hey man, you can't. When you got good things going, man, you got to keep them going in your favor.
Offside against the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Coach Crabbe is not happy about that at all.
So ball at the 38-yard line. So George County able to collect that first down off the penalty. 28-17 lead for Terry. Just over 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Knight is in the shotgun. He's got it, fakes the handoff, he's back to throw. Looking, he's being chased by the defender. Throws the pass down the field. Was it caught? No, it's broken up by the Terry defense.
R.J. Hall, guess who?
R.J. Hall breaking up the play.
Man, listen, when he broke on that ball, I saw him. I took my eye off of him and was following Deuce Knight. But then the next thing you saw when Deuce released the ball was a blur, and that blur was R.J. Hall, man.
Because, I mean, Deuce Knight's passes are excellent. You're talking about very tight. Very tight. Zips right in there on the money. I mean, we haven't seen many passes at all that are off from him.
Not many.
Knight in the shotgun.
RJ made a great break on that ball.
Knight takes the hand. No, he does hand it off. Now that run through is there by Street, and Street's going to get down to the 43 is what it looks like. Street's 5 yards short of the first down for them. 3rd down and 5 for the Rebels. They check it over to the sideline for the play call. They're still in their own territory at the 43. 28-17 ball game with 4.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Knight is in the shotgun. He's got it. And now there's yellow on the field. I don't know what the call is going to be. It's going to be a false start against George County, and that is tough for the Rebels.
False start against the Rebels. 5-yard penalty remains 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Rebels. Knight's pass falls incomplete. Intended for number 8, DJ McNair, brings up 4th down for the Rebels. Penalty flag on the play. Personal foul against the Rebels. Bulldogs going to take it on the 44-yard line. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Get it, Kenny. Come on. Tackle, man. Strong down. Double team to tackle 1 down.
Most of the Rebels are going to play. Gain of 13 on the play. 1st down for the Bulldogs. Penalty flag on the play, delay a game against the Bulldog. 5-yard penalty, remain 1st down. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Tackle for the Rebels is one-yard gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 14 for the Bulldogs. 22, Leighton Hyde, tackle for the Rebels. Gaining about 14 on the play. It'll be first down for the Bulldogs. Penalty flag on the Rebels. 12 players on the field. 5 yards penalty.
Right now.
First and 5 for the Bulldogs. Davis on the tackle for the Rebels. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be first and goal for the Bulldogs.
Get him out in the backfield.
Number 22, Leighton Hyde on the tackle for the Rebels. No gain on the play. Second and goal for the Bulldogs. Pass broken up by number 5, Montreal Dortch. Third and goal for the Bulldogs. Penalty flag on the play, illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. Replay second down. Pass broken up by number 5, Montreal Dortch. Penalty flag on the play. Illegal procedure.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
5-yard penalty. Replay second down. Pass overthrown back to the end zone. Going to bring up third down for the Bulldogs. Third and goal from the 18-yard line.
My goodness.
Pass falls incomplete, brings up fourth down for the Bulldogs.
Audio's not going, so it's 31. The audio's not working, 31%, so it's not charging. Yeah, and my phone's dead. Yeah, hey, my phone's dead too. Yes. Yeah. It hasn't charged now? Yeah, it's charged now. I use this video.
Kickoff goes out of bounds. Rebels will take over on the line. First down.
We apologize for that, folks. The Terry Bulldogs are running away with this ball game here.
Yeah. R.J. Hall.
R.J. Hall.
That's the only name we need to know right now. R.J. Hall.
It is 35-17 lead for the Bulldogs. They are making a statement here this evening. And folks, if you have a few problems with the clock here, we're going to try to fix that a little later on here. It is 31 seconds, so just listen to me on the clock. But it is a 35-17 lead, and it's broken up, that play.
Nice pass off incomplete, brings up second and 10 for the Rebels.
All right, we're back. Ball is at the 35-yard line for George County here. In the shotgun is Knight. He's got two receivers to the left and two to the right. He's back to throw. He's looking towards the left. The pass, low, dropped. He's trying to feed Odom, and Marlon Odom dropped it. It's just a little. The pass is a little low.
That's the second drop. That's the second
Nice pass
drop by
brings up the third and 10 for the Rebels.
They got to help him out a little bit. I'm always in the mindset of you're a receiver. Your job is to catch the ball. You just got to catch it. If you touch your hands, you got to catch it.
Third down and 10, and so now in the shotgun is Deuce Knight. He's got two receivers to the left and two to the right. He's got it. And there's going to be yellow on the field now, so they cut it short and false start, and George County's beginning to unravel, folks. Terry has over doubled the score of the George County Rebels. Folks, this is unbelievable. R.J. Hall has all 5 touchdowns accounted for. He just got a pick 6, folks. 3 receiving touchdowns, a kickoff return for a touchdown, and a pick 6, all from one guy. Deuce Knight back to throw. He's trying to escape the pocket now. There's the pass. It is incomplete. 4th down and 15.
It's looking bad for George County right now. Looking very, very bad for him. Terry has all of it. All of it. They have all of it. They have all of it.
So, folks, we're about 14 seconds away from the quarter break. The Bulldogs lead 35-17, and so we have some scoreboard issues. The score is 35-17, and the punt. It's a short punt. And it goes across, takes George County bounce, and goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So with 6 seconds left, the Bulldogs have the football again. They are starting to blow out George County. Folks, you didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. Wow, the Bulldogs came to play. They are looking to go next week to play against West Jones in Laurel, Mississippi.
Listen, you hadn't been in the playoffs since
06.
Since 06?
06.
Listen. They are hungry. You can tell they're hungry for it right now. If there's not another person in a gray uniform that is hungry for a win, it's R.J. Hall.
And that goes to the coaching staff as well. Coach Thigpen, as a head coach, his first playoff game.
Man, that's big. That's real big for him. Congratulations to Coach Dig and the staff for getting here. And it would be a great feat for them to come out victorious in the game. But that's what it looks like right now. But you never know. This is high school football, man. You can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Ashton Fair in the shotgun. And now if you're the Bulldogs, you really just want to run the timeout. Obviously 6 seconds left in the third, but for that fourth quarter, you really just want to run that timeout. First down and 10. Fair's in the shotgun. There he is. He tosses it back. And that is Nick Rogers. He has some good speed on him. He's going to be pulled down there at the 47. Now we'll wrap up our third quarter. We will be back for fourth quarter action right here. This TSJW Network coverage of Terry Bulldogs football. It's the playoffs, folks.
That's the end of the third quarter. I'd like to take a minute and mention our fourth quarter sponsors. Burnham Drugs, proudly supporting our Rebels. Fast, friendly, full-service pharmacy where a smile is always the best medicine. Farm Bureau Insurance. See Mikey Herndon, Steve Tipton, Sam Lofton, or Noah Mitchell for an insurance review. Helping you is what we do best. And Century Bank. We take banking personally. Thank you to these local sponsors for your support of the George County Rebels. Sheldon off with the tackle for the Rebels. Gain of 1 on play, going to be a 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
All right, folks, just over 11 minutes to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead 35-17. We're trying to get everything fixed when in terms of the scoreboard. We got King Williams doing that. We had a device go dead there, so we're trying to fix that. But right now, just listen to what I'm saying. 35-17 is the score, just under 11 minutes to go in the ball game. That's where we are. 35-17. Ashton Fair. Ashton Fair is not back there. It's fourth down, so it's a punt. Caleb McDaniels, his punt is a driving punt. And it goes in a Terry Bulldog bounce direction there, and it will stop at the 15-yard line.
That's another thing. Terry has flipped the field very, very well. They have given George County's offense, at minimum, the 20-25 yard line starting position every time. So when they do punt the ball, they're punting it back deep, and George County have to drive the football down the field. So their special teams, Terry has done a great job tonight.
First down.
Really, really great job.
George County.
So ball's at the 15-yard line now for George County. They're trying to make a big drive here. 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They really need a score on this possession. They need a score. Here it is, Knight escaping the pocket, going around to the left. Now he's using his legs. Amarian Bailey trying to get him, but he gets away and he goes out of bounds. And they will mark him at the 28-yard line.
Deuce Knight with the carry for the Rebels.
Anything can happen in 13 on the big play.
First down.
You're going to have to do a lot of that for them to come back in this game.
They pick up the first down at the 28-yard line. Deuce Knight able to use it, do it with his legs there. This Bulldog team has really stepped up tonight. Now it's Knight looking over. Now the pass, it's right on the money. It's caught. And he's pulled down across the 45, down to the 48-yard line.
Nice pass complete to number 8, DJ McNair.
He stays down to the 47, and that's going to be a first down for George County.
First down, George County.
And you see some George County fans leaving right now, folks. I mean, listen, it might be a little too early to leave. I mean, George County's trying to make their way down the field. It's 10 minutes to go.
They got 10 minutes. Anything can happen right now. Anything can happen.
So now in the shotgun is Deuce Knight. First down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Knight back to throw. He makes the short throw over to Street. And Street will push his way, and he will get pulled out of bounds. And there's yellow on the field.
Pass complete to number 6, Street.
He was down at the 47-yard line in Bulldog territory, but they throw yellow all over the field, and we'll see what the call will be. A gain of 6. And they're going to call the late hit against the Bulldogs. So that will extend to being a first down. And if you're a Bulldog fan, the last thing you want to see from your ball club is mistakes, pointless mistakes here. Hey, King, make it 35-17. 35. And now trying to get away, and he's down at the 23.
Pass complete to number 1, Marlon Owen. Gain of 9 on the play, bring up 2nd and 1 for the Rebels.
So now George County with the football, 2nd down and 1 from the 23-yard line. They're trying to get down to the 22. It's 9 minutes to go in the ball game. And now the run is going to be a first down. And they're going to pull them down there at the 16. And coach, at this point in time in the game, you're up 35-17. Really what you want to do, them getting first downs isn't as big of a deal. You really just want to get them down.
That's it. You just want to hold on. You just want to hold on. You don't want the explosive plays, but right now George County's getting them. Just get them on the ground and make them do it again. Get them on the ground, make them just tackle them and make them do it again.
Substitution
make them
against the Bulldogs.
The more they're on the field, the more they make mistakes. And now it seems like Terry's the one that's making mistakes. So defense, so they can't get too high right now and think that the game is over. Still 8 minutes left in the game.
So just over 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game in the first round of the playoffs. George County hosting the Bulldogs. Up 35-17. Deuce Knight in the shotgun, trips to the right and one to the left. He makes the handoff. And that Street wrapped up good. This Bulldog defense, folks. 8:20 to go now.
Gain about 3 on the play.
Now you're looking at a 3rd down. And
Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Rebels.
they say it's 2nd and 2, so 2nd and 2 there. From the 8-yard line, they're trying to get to the 6. George County is in the red zone, but they need to score quickly if they want to come back in this game. Knight trying to escape. He's going to his left. There's the pass. Wide open. Touchdown. George County. And now they will cut the lead 35-23 as he found in the back of the end zone.
Like I said, it was 10 minutes left.
That was DJ McNair receiving that one. And so now they're set up for the extra point. There's the kick, and that kick is up, and it is good. That's a good execution there from George County. And so now 7:54 to go in the ball game.
We got a ball game, folks.
Terry leads 35-24.
We got a ball game, folks. People leaving a little early. They got a ball game now.
And folks, this playoff production of Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network is brought to you by Vowels Marketplace. Vowels Marketplace is the official grocery store of the TSJW Network's coverage of Terry Bulldogs football. Vowels Marketplace, right there in Byram, right off Skywell Road. They've got everything. It's the grocery store, Vowels Marketplace in Byram. Well, we appreciate you joining us. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button for the TSJW Network. Please be sure to do that right now.
Right now, all Terry needs to do is hold on. Hold on.
7:54 remaining in the ball game. George County going to kick it off to Terry. Now, what do you expect here from this kickoff from George County?
They're probably going to give another sky kick like they did a minute ago. They're going to try to get it to where nobody where they're not a player. If you notice, all the Terry guys are up front waiting on the onside
drive it far since R.J. Hall was set up short. And it will go out the back of the end zone. So good kick there from Freifogel, Leighton Freifogel, the freshman. And he puts it out the back of the end zone, and the Terry Bulldogs will have the football at the 20-yard line. 7:54 to go in the ball game. And if you're Terry, you really want to run this clock.
You want to run the clock. You have 6'5", 253 pounds quarterback back there running that rock. You need to let him do what he does best, because you want to hold this game out.
Ball's at the 20-yard line. Terry wanting another meeting with the West Jones Mustangs next week if they win. The ball is at the 20-yard line. The Bulldogs making another fourth quarter drive. So now you got Ashton Fair in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. There's Fair. Handoff Baker. Oh, here we go. Now a run from Rogers. Getting down at the 29, just short of the first down, 1 yard short. So R.J. Hall, they gave it to R.J. Hall, and then he tossed it back to Rogers, and you're able to get 9 on the play.
Hey, everybody knows who his number 4 is right now. So the whole defense is going to swarm to him once he touches the ball. So that was a great play call.
Ball at the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 1. Folks, this place is live because George County still has hope here. Down 35-24 with just over 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Ashton Fair fakes the handoff. He'll run it himself through the middle. He gets the first down and more down at the 49-yard line. Ashton Fair with an 11-yard rush.
That's what's going to take to win this game. Ashton, they're going to have to put the ball in his hands, and he's going to have to make it run like that.
First down Bulldogs.
It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be electrifying. They just need to pound the clock, pound the rock, and run the clock.
They've got Rondé Baker and Nick Rogers out on the field. And they're going to run 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Ashton Fair's in the shotgun. Oh, they fumble the football! And Baker's able to pick it up. Oh, man, that could have been a disaster.
Man, that was, my heart dropped.
That is the only, those are the kind of things, those are really the only things you have to worry about right now, not him. It's like fumble.
Everybody right now is so, you're still winning, and you're winning by 11, winning by 11, a 2-score game, and it's kind of like you get kind of lax. You're thinking it's over sometimes. Sometimes you get in that mode. You can't get in that mode right now, because I promise you, if George County gets that ball again in good field position, they're going to strike.
Fair. Gonna run it himself, run it through the middle, pushing the pile.
Most of Rebels on the play. Gain of 5.
It will spot him at the 39.
3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 10. Timeout George County. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs with 5:48 to go in the ball game. And really what the Bulldogs need to do is just use up a lot of time with their possessions, and then on the other side of the ball, just hold George County up.
I'd like to thank our 4th quarter sponsors one more time.
Folks, we really appreciate you joining us, of course, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, check out the Instagram at TSJW Network. Also, check out the website, tsjwnetwork.net. And folks, if the Terry Bulldogs win this ball game, we will be back next week, live from Laurel, Mississippi, for the Terry Bulldogs against West Jones in the 2nd round of the playoffs, if the Bulldogs hold on today. We also have the South 78 Football Show, which is the coaches show we do weekly from the Raising Canes. On Wednesday, we will be at the Raising Canes for that, if, of course, the Terry Bulldogs win this football game.
They have a great chance of winning right now. And even right now, even though it's 3rd and 10 right now, if I'm Terry, I'm not worried about it, because first off, if you get the first down, that's good. Even if you don't, you flip the field every time you punted the ball. So they've done a great job on special teams tonight.
Here we go. Fair is being swarmed. He'll be sacked. A huge loss. Back to the 26-yard line. But hey, look, you take the sack in that situation so you can punt this football away. And you do have a good punter.
Yeah, he's done a great job tonight. The punter's done a great job tonight. He's pinned them back at least 3 to 4 times tonight. He's also in my book. He's also in my book in the running for MVP of this game. Because I promise you, he's had just as much effect as anybody else in this field tonight.
So 4th down and 29 for the Bulldogs. George County maintaining the ability to come back and win in this ball game. Just over 5 minutes to play. McDaniels, punt. A good, decent punt. Takes a good bounce, and the ball will be at the 38-yard line for George County. That's where they will start this drive, and they're going to need to do it rather quickly here. But the thing is, though, is you're probably going to do an onside kick if you're able to get in the end zone here for George County.
This is the best field position George County's had all night. This is the best field position they've had. So they're going to try to capitalize off of that. Hopefully Terry's defense can withstand this offensive drive they're going to come up with. Because I promise you, George County is going to try to score quickly on this drive. But that may hurt them. That may come back to bite them as well, trying to score so fast.
Again, it's up to this Terry Bulldogs defense to hold it off. They've done well here in this second half. They've only let one score go.
That was a penalty. What was the penalty on?
Oh, man, they're going to – that's been offsides, I guess. 1st down and 5 now.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that.
4:52 to go in the game. Knight in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left and the right. And Knight back to throw. He's looking. He will air it out deep. Will it go? It will be caught. No, it's not. Through his hands. Incomplete. If he would have caught that, he would have been inside the 30-yard line. That was quite the attempt there for George County.
That was a great technique by the defensive back. Pushed him out to the sideline and rolled him out to the sideline as far as he could. Deuce only had a small window to throw that ball into, so that was a great job by the defensive back.
And again, that was Caleb Tillman on that play. Ball right now at the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 5. It's a good time to take a shot at down the field for George County that one time. Now Knight on the pass. That pass is high, incomplete. And this Bulldogs team is really getting to George County. They're looking a little rattled. 4:39 to go in the game.
This is a big 3rd down for George County. If they don't convert this 3rd down, this could be the end of their season right here.
That's a huge play for them. Obviously, you're going 4 downs. 4:38 to go in the game. 35-24, 3rd down and 5. Knight back to throw. He's looking. He's being swarmed. He's being pressured by the Bulldog defense. He's going to run it himself. He gets the 1st down. He's got more. He's going up the sideline. Oh, now he gets past the 20, out of bounds. Out of bounds at the 17. A big run from Deuce Knight.
That was a great play by Deuce Knight. Great play.
A 40-yard run for Deuce Knight. And now the ball is in the red zone for George County to maintain their hopes of pulling off the win.
They had him sacked in the backfield. They had him. But he's a magician, man. He's a magician. Like I said before, he's not just a pocket passer, man. He's an athlete.
4:28 to go in the game. Knight in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. He makes the handoff there, right in the middle of the street. He's down at the 19. Or down at the 14, my bad. 3-yard gain. Clock still runs just over 4 minutes. George County really trying to get in the end zone. They need a score. But if they get a score, they're within striking distance in this ball game. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Knight fakes it, makes the pass. Pass is incomplete.
Oh, that was almost an interception.
That was right across the middle. That was a little bit dangerous there from Deuce Knight. 4:02 to go. 3rd down and 7.
I'm going to say this again. This is probably the biggest 3rd down of the night.
3rd down, 7. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. He's got Jacoby Street right to his immediate right. And now back to throw is Knight. He's looking. He moves to his right. He will run it himself. He's going to get to the end zone. Touchdown, George County. And they are in this ball game. They're making a last push to try to win. 3:54 to go, and they score again. 35-30. And now you go for 2 in this scenario, of course, right?
You're going to have to.
So now they're going to go for two, it looks like. 35-30, going to try to cut it to be a field goal to tie. And George County's making a push. Terry did not stop them enough. Let them get down the field too quickly, and really it was all Deuce Knight on with his legs.
Man, listen, game's on the line, man. You want your best players to have the ball in their hands, and their best player had the ball in his hands. He made plays when his team needed it.
3:54 to go in the game. Two receivers to the right and two to the left. Knight's back to throw. He's looking. He will make the pass to the outside. Oh, it was a great pass. Was it caught? And it was for a two. So they get it. This crowd is back in the ball game. They are back in it. George County's back in it in this crowd. And for those people who left, bad choice.
Bad choice. I told you, 10 minutes left. Anything can happen in 10 minutes. Now, if you're Terry, you just have to hold on. You have to get the ball here. You have to keep the ball for 3 minutes and 54 seconds. You got to make them burn timeouts. You got to get first down.
And so here we go, 35-32. 3:54 to go in the game. And really now, Coach, what do you think about this kickoff? You think it's going to be an onside?
Yes, it is most definitely going to be an onside kick.
They're able to recover it earlier, but of course Terry did not expect it, and he kind of bounced it off the Bulldog player.
They've stopped Terry's last two drives. I mean, they stopped Terry's last drive. It wasn't the last two. They stopped Terry's last drive. So, I mean, last two drives. I'm sorry. And so right now, I would onside it. I wouldn't be afraid of Terry running the ball.
Wow, they go deep. They go deep. R.J. Hall's going to pick it up, and he decides to take it. He's going to his left. He's going to make another move. Oh, my goodness. R.J. Hall with the ball again. He's got blocking. He's going to go to the middle. He's got the speed. Oh, R.J. Hall. Will he make it? He's got great, baby. R.J. Hall. Touchdown. Terry, can you believe it?
6 touchdowns
Can
by
you
R.J.
believe
Hall.
it? R.J. Hall once again.
Listen, if there's any scouts watching this live right now, the name you need to remember is R.J. Hall.
Can you believe what you are seeing right now? R.J. Hall with a superstar performance. And I think he's hurt in the end zone.
Oh, he's just tired.
I hope you're right.
I think he's just tired. He's gassed right now.
You got to be after all this you've been doing. Of course, he had to fight through some contact there at the end. And folks, I think you could probably book it on that one. I think Terry's winning this football game, and R.J. Hall's walking off on his own power.
He's just tired. He's just tired. Listen.
Folks, let's just talk about what R.J. Hall has done. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. A pick 6 that he intercepted, took back for a touchdown,
and 2 touchdown runs.
And then three.
Was it 3?
3.
3 touchdown runs.
Yes. Folks, unbelievable performance.
2 runs, 1 pass. 2 runs, 1 reception. Two rushing and 1 touchdown reception. R.J. Hall is shutting this place down. And folks, all the energy that was just happening about 3 minutes ago, he sucked it all out of here.
Is all gone.
He did everything but paint the field out here. He done everything but paint the field.
Folks, is that good? It is not. It's no good.
Is no good.
So again, George County went to their best player on the field. Terry went to their best player on the field. So this is gonna be a shootout at the end.
41-32, the Bulldogs lead. Folks, thank you for joining us. This is unbelievable what we've seen here today. And George County fans are now leaving, and folks, I'm thinking that they might be right this time. But it's 3.5 minutes to go, and George County's gonna get the football again. But you're talking about now you're really regretting not going for the onside, because you would have been way better off with the Bulldogs recovering your onside kick than that.
You don't kick it to whoever's. Hey, listen. the kicker's firing. I would not kick the ball to number 4 in this instance. He's had that type of game where you have to keep the ball away from him. If I'm George County, I onside kick it and let Terry's offense do it, because Terry's offense, yeah, they've had a great game, but they sputtered out in this fourth quarter.
They dropped the kickoff return. Now he's getting back up. Oh, he's pulled, but he's still going. He's got a little bit of blocking. He gets past the 25. He's pulled down at the 26. Oh, and we got a little action after the play, and that was Odom with the return. And it's
George
at the
County
26.
George County is not going to go down without a fight. They're not going to just lay down and just lose this game. They're going to try.
Oh, no, they've proven that. I mean, what a fourth quarter by this George County offense.
Man, listen.
I mean,
they were being methodical at first, but now they've upped the tempo up a little bit. And Deuce Knight, like I said, man, he's their guy, he's their leader, and they're going to go as he goes. That last drive was all him.
So now Deuce Knight with the football now. In the shotgun, he keeps it. Now the pass short, it's caught, and he's pulled out of bounds. It's Dortch at the 29.
If I'm Terry, I just let him catch it in bounds. Let him catch it in bounds. Don't let him get out. Don't let them get out of bounds. Every pass they're going to get, they're going to force it. They're going to force it to the outside so they can get out of bounds and stop that clock.
So now the ball's at the 29-yard line. 3:12 to go in the game. Now back is Knight. Knight trying to escape the pocket. He's looking. Trying to get downfield. There's the pass. Oh, it's caught.
Great catch.
What a pass. What a catch.
Great
That was
catch.
Ivan Godwin pulling that one in.
Great catch.
That was above his head. He was able to pull it in. But
Man.
you need more of that if you're George County. You got to have 2 scores.
You got to have 2 scores. Clock's running. I don't know how many timeouts they got. How many timeouts do they have?
I do not know. The ball's at the 47. They're back to throw is Knight. Knight trying to escape. He does to his right. Now he's looking to pass. He will throw down the field. And it was nearly picked off by Donald Passmore. Passmore nearly got both arms around it, but it's just incomplete. But it was good coverage there from the Terry Bulldogs.
That would have sealed the game. If he'd have caught that interception, that would have sealed the game.
And the Bulldogs' performance has been unbelievable. And number 4, R.J. Hall, back in the ball game.
Oh, my goodness. Keep the ball away from 4. I wouldn't be surprised if he catches an interception right here. I would not be surprised.
So now Knight's back to throw. He will throw it up the sideline. It is caught by Odom, and he pulls it in. A first down at the 31. And now
Clock's still running.
Clock's running at 2.5 minutes now. We're having a little bit more rain action coming in. And folks, it is chilly up here. 2:20 to go. At least we didn't get pouring rain, of course.
It came down at the right time. It came down at the right time.
Ball's at the 31. Trips to the right, one to the left. Knight looking, throws to his left. That pass incomplete, and no call. No call on the field. George County wanted the call. They didn't get it.
They can't. He do a back shoulder. The only way he could get to the ball, make a play on the ball, is going through the receiver. So that was a great no call by the official.
They got a man down on the field.
I think that's Marlon Odom.
Injury timeout.
41-32 is the score. Terry in the lead. And now they will be checking on him at the moment.
Man, this is an exciting game. To say the least, this is an exciting game. I promise you.
Unbelievable.
If you didn't catch this one, if you're not in George County right now, you missed a good one. I promise you.
Marlon Odom able to walk on his own power. 2:04 to go in the ball game. 41-32 is the score. George County trying to hang on to their season, but it's not looking good right now because the Bulldogs came to play.
But one of their better playmakers is going to be out for at least one play. He's going to be out for at least one play, so it's going to be hard for them. Or not hard, but it's going to be difficult for them to get out here and move it the way they do because that's Marlon is Deuce's go-to guy.
He's walking off the field now. He gets off the field now. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 2nd down and 10. Knight trying to check with the sideline. Got a man in motion. Knight fakes the handoff. He runs through the middle and pulled down at the 30 immediately. That was Jordan McGee with the tackle. And it's a gain of 1. 3rd down and 9 now. The clock's running away.
Clock's running.
The clock is spilling away from this George County football team. They really want to get it in the end zone sooner rather than later.
That's the one thing that's now on their side is time. Time is now on their side right now.
There's Knight back to throw across the middle. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and 9. And folks, this is the ball game.
It's the ball game right here.
Will the Bulldogs secure their first playoff win since 2006, I believe. I believe they won a playoff game that year, but folks, they have not been in the playoffs since 2006, and they treated this game like minute 34 to play. 41-32. 4th down and 9. Deuce Knight in the shotgun. He's back to throw. Here we go. He makes the fake. He's trying to get out of there. He's looking for a pass. He makes the pass. That pass is incomplete. And there is yellow on the field. Oh, man. So, folks, hold on. You cannot call this ball game. I think they're going to call pass interference on Donald Passmore.
Oh, my. That was a big call right there.
Pass interference on the Bulldogs. 1st down for the George County Rebels.
But time is still not on George County side.
Coach Thigpen is beside himself, but he's just hoping that his dogs can hold it off. Minute 26 to play, leading by 9, 41-32. And I want to give a shout out to King Williams. He's our camera and scoreboard, just like normal, and he's been going through the ringer out there in the rain. We're out here in the rain too. Now here we go. There's the handoff to Street. Street around the edge. Oh, he's pulled down.
Great
and
tackle.
that's Jordan McGee again.
Great tackle by McGee. Great tackle.
And another thing too, the Bulldogs playing well at the right time. And you're also talking about being healthy at the right time as well, because these guys have been dealing with injuries all year. Jordan McGee was in a boot earlier in the year, and then now he's looking as healthy as he's been all season. That's a key thing for a football team.
Well, injuries to your better guys or to your better players is definitely key. But I will say this, man. They've overcome whatever it is they've had going on all season. They've overcome that tonight.
They have.
They talked about offensive struggles. They scored 41 points
in the playoffs on the road.
On the road. So that's big. That's big, man. Shout out to Terry's coaching staff, man. Coach Thigpen, Coach Crosby, all those guys over there. They've done a great job. If they can hold out and get this win, man, this will be a big step in the right direction for Terry football program.
Ball's at the 19-yard line for George County. It is a 2nd down and 14. Knight back to throw. Throws it across the right. Incomplete. And he got hit on the play. Minute and 12. And folks, you're running, if you're George County, you're running out of time. You want to leave yourself a little bit of time after you score. And of course, if they get a touchdown and then an extra point, all they would need would be a field goal to win the game.
Yeah, then they would onside kick it. They took their field goal net down. they took their training net down, so they got it.
Now it's Knight. Knight trying to get out of the pocket. He's being pressured. He makes the throw, and that throw is caught! It's caught by Odom! Marlon Odom! Oh, he fumbled it! Oh, no, he's down before the fumble. He's out of bounds at the 1. Oh, wow, Marlon Odom.
Great one-hand catch by Marlon Odom.
Unbelievable. That's a big-time playoff catch right there. 1:02 to go. He caught it, went down at the 1. George County has it with 1 minute and 2 to go and a stop clock. Knight trying to get the play call from the coach. He's in the shotgun. A receiver out left, a receiver out right. There's the handoff. And Street gets in for a touchdown. 41-38. And now you're going to definitely obviously go for the extra point here.
Extra point. Now George County is going to onside kick it. And the thing is, Terry's hands team cannot lose the game for him on this very next play. Not the extra point, but the very next play.
58 seconds.
If Terry recovers the football, they win.
Extra point unit out there. There's the snap, the hold, it's up, it's good. 41-39. All George County needs is a field goal to win the ball game, but what they need to do is they have to recover this onside kick. So George County will try their best to pull off a miracle right here at their home field in Lucedale, Mississippi.
Man, I tell you what, man, this has been an exciting game. Very, very exciting game, and these two teams are playing their hearts out, man. I'll give all credit to George County, man, for not laying down when they got down. They fought, clawed, and scratched their way back. So now the rest of their season relies on this is on this onside kick right here.
41-39 is the score. The Bulldogs lead here in the playoffs, the first round of the 2023 MHSAA playoffs.
I know who they're not going to kick it to.
Yeah, they're not going to kick it to RJ Hall. If he somehow ends up with the ball, I'm going to be like, what in the world? Here we go. This is the season. 58 seconds to play. And just like you were saying, it's about your hands here. Get a hold of that football. Freifogel, Leighton Freifogel, the kicker for George County.
I know where you're going with it.
He goes for the onside kick, picked up by the Bulldogs.
Ball game.
And that will wrap it up, folks. The Bulldogs are going to take a knee, and they're celebrating on the sidelines. How about that?
47-yard line.
And now you just need to execute the kneel.
They may have to run. They may have to run one, maybe two plays.
All right. Well, you got
one, maybe two plays, depending on how many timeouts George County had. I can't recall how many timeouts they had, but if they don't have any, then they're just gonna kneel it in this ball game.
Yeah, you got to hold on to the football here if you're the Bulldogs, obviously. 56 seconds to play. You're up 41-39. You're 56 seconds away from a playoff win. And now Ashton Fair. He's going to be under center, it looks like. And he will take a knee.
False start.
So false start against Terry. That stops the clock, not what you want there.
But once they run the play, George County can't stop the clock.
So now at the 48, the Bulldogs have it. And now Ashton Fair will take the knee because the downs are more important. Timeout, George County. If you're a Terry Bulldog fan, yes, you are seeing what you are seeing. The Bulldogs on the road against George County. I mean, listen, Coach. I was getting a haircut today, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing Terry in George County. It's like, oh, Terry's gonna get killed by George County. That's what I got from my barber. That's what my barber told me.
Well, guess what? You can go back and tell him, man. He free haircut for me, bro.
So now 36 seconds to play in the ball game. 41-39.
Are they going to add? Now I'm thinking, are they going to add some time because they called that timeout before they told them to run their clock? It was like 48 seconds.
I don't know.
Like I said, it all just depends on how many timeouts they had, how many timeouts and things of that nature.
So it's 2nd and 15.
But man, congratulations to the Terry Bulldogs, man. Hey, listen, from 2006 to winning the playoff to not be in the playoffs since 2006 and winning a game in this manner right now, that is a big, big statement. And then they have to go in next week playing West Jones, feeling a little bit confident, knowing that we scored 41. Also, we held you to 2 last time.
Yeah.
So like now, all right, maybe we can get something going offensively, and now our defense will have a compliment to them when it comes to playing.
They will take a knee. This clock's going to run some more.
Yeah, they can't call another. That's ball game.
No more timeouts, but I think they're going to have to take another one because the play clock is less than the game clock.
They take one more, it's a wrap.
Here we go. They take the final knee, and he's going to hit him after the play. How about a nice cheap shot from George County? Coach Thigpen's getting out there saying, hey, we got another game, folks. Don't be doing that. But a nice cheap shot. But, folks, he's going home.
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for.
Yeah. But, hey, folks, he's just mad he's going home. The Terry Bulldogs will win this playoff game. They're celebrating on the sidelines.
They're going to run the time off?
And they will. South 78 Crew, holla! Out there in the Terry Byram area, you know they're celebrating. The Bulldogs are on to the next round, taking on West Jones for the second time this season. The Bulldogs win 41-39. Coach, I appreciate having you here.
Man, I appreciate you for having me, man. It was a great experience, man, to say the least.
Hey, Coach, is there any chance that you'll be out there in Laurel with us? Is there any chance?
I don't know. If the right people give me a call, maybe I can get out there.
Hey, Coach, I think I may be able to get that arranged because I can put in a good word. Folks, thank you for joining us. Terry 41, George County 39. Can you believe it? And Coach, I just want to ask you. So, summarize what won Terry, because George County did not play bad. Obviously, 41-39 score. How did Terry win this football game?
I got 2 words. R.J. Hall. Listen, he scored in every way possible. He scored on offense. He scored on defense. He scored on special teams. He made explosive plays on offense. He made a touchdown saving tackle. They eventually scored, but he made a touchdown saving tackle. Man, R.J. Hall carried Terry Bulldogs tonight in this ball game. He carried them. Absolutely.